welcome back to the DOGFATHER'S Toys. Don't mind the voice, I've just come down with another cold and lost my voice again. Today we're going to look at the '70s again. The 1970s was known for their action figures such as G.I. Joe, the $6 Million Man, Mego's superhero line, and Mego's Planet of the Apes line. So this came from Kenner, who also had the Steve Austin, or the $6 Million Man action figure. And as you can see, the official scout of high adventure. Kenner did a Boy Scout line, and which they did have to pay for the rights to use the uniform, the salute. Then you got on the back of the box, this is a rarity, we're getting a box. You see all the adventure sets. And I took pictures off the internet, and I like to acknowledge the website. It's called My Mego Like. They had some nice pictures on there. I hope the owner of the website don't mind. So here he is with the, to me, his complete cloth uniform. Shoes. Bandana or neckerchief or with the Boy Scout logo. And as it said, you got the three-finger Boy Scout salute. And he wasn't played with a whole lot. And you see he still got this Kenner band on. Orange. Whatever, I can't make that out, but oh well. And got a belt. So this is this is before everything, large action figures. You had a 6-inch Mego line, the 12-inch $6 Million Man, 12-inch G.I. Joes. So this is from the Boy Scouts of America. And this came out in 1974. Wow, okay. Of course, he didn't break no records at the time. The $6 Million Man was the rage. And his name is Steve Scout. He was not bionic or had superpowers. He was a Boy Scout. And let's see. Now I'll go to the computer. And pull up some files here. Now, Steve wasn't the only one You had Bob Scout. Made in Hong Kong. So that's what it says on his wrist. How about that? Boy Scouts of America made in Hong Kong. And for the lower kids, you had Cub Scouts with the Bobcat badge, cloth uniform, bandana, American flag, a little sign there that says Cub Scouts. I don't know what his name is. Let me see here. I think his name was Scott Scout. Yeah, they all had the last name Scout. You got a little blue-eyed little boy there. And there's Kenner logo right there on the bottom of the screen. Next frame. Oh, maybe he was Scott Cub. Because here's a Dave Cub in official uniform for the Cub Scouts. For ages 4 and up. And they also had mission sets. You had Steve Scout Mountain Medic High Adventure Gear. Now I was a Cub Scout. My grandson is a Boy Scout. I don't think they go on mountain climbing things like that, but I might be wrong. And there's Scott Scout's metal detector, looking for coins. I don't know if it really worked. Let me see here. And in the 1970s, this was only $2.78. So it might, cause I don't see where you put a battery in and make it go beep, 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 beep. So let's see what else we got here. That's it. Send your Boy Scouts into fire country. Scott Scouts Firefighter. Now this one you probably did fill that little tank up there with water, and then it probably had a button on the back you squeeze and make water shoot out the hose. But I really don't believe they sent a Boy Scout out to fight fires. Then you got Scott Scout Signal Launcher. I didn't realize the Boy Scouts were in espionage. And there you got Scott Scouts Avalanche on Blizzard Ridge. Comes, I guess you dress them up in this snowsuit with furry gloves, and I guess that's supposed to be a snowmobile, and a little sled behind it, ski poles. That's it. We just had a blizzard. Let's send the Boy Scouts out to find the dead people. Okay, this one says not recommend for children under 3. Scott Scout warning from Thunderhead Weather Station. So him and Bob here are weatherman trying to warn airplanes or the people on the lake of an impending storm. Then you got Scott Scout's balloon race to Devil Canyon. So Scott's taking a Cub Scout with him. Maybe Scott seen that movie Alive. Bad joke. And then you got Scott Scout's High Adventure Scout Base. It's got like a little signal right. Got like a signal and a telescope. Hook for what? Yeah, like a pulley system to get wood, and a rope ladder. Then you got Scott Scout search for Spanish galleon and oceanographic high adventure set. Not recommended for kids under 3 because of little parts, I guess. But I guess you put them in a swimsuit, put them in the water. You probably, if you like G.I. Joe back in the 70s, you blew up the list and you could put them in the swimming pool. And then we got the Pathfinder. Well, these kids ain't even old enough to, probably may not be even old enough to drive. And we're going to put them behind the wheel of a Jeep, dragging a boat. And here's some advertisements. He kneels to chop wood, stands to signal, sits by a campfire, and he can grab rope. They're advertising the Jeep, and there's Bob Scout, Steve's friend. Both have the same last name. And here's another advertisement for everything I just showed you. Lost in the High Country. Warning from Thunderhead Weather Station. Danger at Snake River. Avalanche, Spanish Gold. And apparently you move his left hand to make him salute with his right hand. So that was that. I mean, I had it as a kid. Oh. But this, the bad part was the line only lasted 2 years in 1976. It ended. But Kenner didn't hurt too bad. In 1978, they came out with this action line figure of an unknown movie that made them a lot of money. Maybe you heard of it. Star Wars. So Kenner didn't hurt. I mean, they still had Steve Austin for a little while longer. So that's the Boy Scouts of America action figure. And please leave a comment if you had this. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a big thumbs up on YouTube. And with that said, I'll see you out there. Bye-bye.